Okay, welcome to today's session where we are looking at inequalities that was brought in 2019 paper 1. So this inequality, the question reads, write 3 inequalities which describe the unshaded region R on the diagram below. So this is the diagram. They want us to write 3 inequalities that describe this unshaded part R. So to begin with, we are going with this line. So when you go at a Cartesian, then you find the line passing at a certain given number. You have to understand, is it in the y-axis or the x-axis? So in this case, the line was passing in the y-axis. And this line can be said to be y is equal to 6. So the line y is equal to 6 is this one. Again, when you are solving inequalities, you have to understand, is the line dotted or bold? So in this case, all the 3 lines are bold. So we're going to use signs that will include the equal to. It may be less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. So in this case, the first line is actually passing on y is equal to 6. Now, the region that they want us to find is where R is. So this region, is it greater than or less than? So the region is less than or equal to. So the inequality will be y is less than or equal to 6. Why is y is less than or equal to 6? Because the region we are looking for is actually the rest numbers from 6. Good. The second inequality, we can pick either this one or this one. So we'll begin with this line. So when we look at this line, it has passed on 2 parts. It has passed on x and y. So what do? We pick the coordinates, then we find the equation that is marrying with this line. We find the equation that is formulating that line. So we say the coordinates were 8,6 and 2,0. So when you pick the coordinates, you first have to find the gradient and then formulate the equation. Then you are going to know which equation actually brought out this line. So from there we say gradient is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We say gradient is equal to, we make this to be the x1 and y1. We make this to be the x2 and y2. What is our y2? 0 minus 6 over 2 minus 8. From there we say our gradient is negative 6 over negative 6. Our gradient will be actually 1. So since the gradient is 1, we go straight now to finding the equation. How do we do that? By now getting one pair of coordinates. Maybe we get 8,6. 8,6, we say y minus y1 is equal to m, open bracket, x minus x1. I'll take it that we understand where this equation is coming from. This formula of the equation or this phrase of the equation is coming from the gradient. Now we wish to make y the subject to the formula. Then we end up forming this. From there we have y minus, what is our y there? 6 equals gradient is 1, open bracket, x minus, what is there? x1, which is 8. From there we say y minus 6 is equivalent to x minus 8. We say y equals x minus 8 plus 6. Y equals x minus 2. So this was the equation, but we are not done. So now we have to ask ourselves, from the equation, the region we are looking for is where R lies. Is this region greater than or less than? So we'll say this region, is it greater than or less than? This region is actually less than or equal to. In the region of R, we understand to say in this region, to the x-axis is actually less than, but the y-axis, this region is the greater than. So we say y is actually greater than or equal to x minus 2. Meaning this region, y is greater than. While this region, x is actually being shaded to be not the unwanted. Then we go to the second equation where we pick these 2 coordinates. Again, we do the same by making an equation where we have 0, 6 as well as 2, 0. From there we say the gradient will be, this shall be the x2 and y2, this shall be x1 and y1. So we have 0 minus 6 over 2 minus 0. So m will be negative 6 divided by 2, which is our m will be negative 3. Since we have our m, let's now find the equation. Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Y minus what is our y1? We pick one pair of coordinates. Let's go with this one. So we say y minus 0 is equivalent to negative 3. X minus what is our x is 2 there. From there we say y is equivalent to negative 3x. Negative times negative is positive. 3 times 2, that's 6. So this is the equation. Now if this is the equation, we go back to the line. What is the line saying? This part that has been shaded, is it greater than or less than? We will notice that the part that has been shaded is actually greater than. So y is actually, this part is greater than. So we go by the sign for greater than, where we say y is greater than or equal to negative 3x plus 6. So these are the three inequalities. Thank you very much.